Storm Eleanor path live update. UK storm slams as hurricane-force cyclone tonight. The first named storm of the year is expected to slam into the UK with gusts of up to 80 miles per hour later tonight and carry on through tomorrow. The Met Office has issued a yellow warning of wind for the whole of England and Wales as well as parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland. An amber warning has also been issued for the north of England and South Scotland, as well as parts of Northern Ireland. The National Weather Service warned of very strong winds, travel disruptions and the risk of power cuts between 6 p.m. on Tuesday evening to 6 p.m. on Wednesday. The Environment Agency has also issued 45 flood warnings and 78 flood alerts across England as Storm Eleanor brings torrential rain to the UK. Bringing you the latest news on Storm Eleanor live and 24/7, with path updates, track maps, weather models and forecasts from the Met Office, Met Iron and BBC Weather. 11:50 p.m. Travel chaos as more roads closed due to a fallen tree and overturned vehicle. 2 lanes on the M25 going clockwise between Junction 17 and Junction 18 have been closed due to a fallen tree. Meanwhile, the A14 is currently closed in both directions between J56 and J57 due to high winds being experienced on Suffolk's iconic Orwell Bridge. An overturned vehicle has also closed all lanes on the A1M northbound entry slip at junction J4. Met Office forecasters have warned over danger to life conditions and amber and yellow warnings have been issued across the country. 11 p.m. Nicole taking over live reporting from Sebastian Ketley. 10:30 p.m. Met Office warns amber warning not cancelled. The national forecaster advised Britons that an amber wind warning is still in effect after a mobile push notification may have told them otherwise. The Met Office tweeted, "Hi everyone, some users may have received a push notification on their mobile device advising that the amber wind warning has been cancelled. This is not the case. The warning is still valid until 4:03:01. We apologize for any confusion caused." 8:10 p.m. Storm Eleanor leaves 50,000 householders without power. Tens of thousands of people across Ireland have been left without power as Storm Eleanor bars down on Ireland. According to the Electricity Supply Board, ESB, Mayo, Sligo, Donegal and Leitrim counties have felt the worst effects of the storm. The news comes after Met Iron issued 2 orange warnings in swathes of Ireland, warning of the imminent threat of flooding and devastating winds. A number of counties are already struggling with floodwater reaching Galway City, Southhill and more. 7:20 p.m. Terrifying 97 miles per hour gust of wind reported in Ireland. A powerful blast of wind approaching 100 miles per hour was recorded at Connaught Airport outside Swinford in northwest Ireland. The Met Office tweeted, "Connaught Airport in Ireland has now reported a gust of 97 miles per hour." 6:25 p.m. Storm Eleanor flood warnings issued along Welsh coast. Natural Resources Wales has warned coastal residents of Wales to prepare for the imminent arrival of high tides and potential flooding. Flood alerts have been issued around the Welsh coastline today and will stay in effect until Wednesday's morning high tide. The first high tide is expected to rise around 7 p.m. tonight, before reaching the coast around 11 p.m., Kerry Jones, from Natural Resources Wales said. High tides and strong winds caused by Storm Eleanor could lead to storm surges which could lead to dangerous condition on the Welsh coast over the next few days. At this time of year there will be lots of people out and about visiting family and enjoying some time off, and our advice is to keep at a safe distance from the coast, and from piers and promenades which will be particularly exposed. Large waves could overtop defenses and throw up debris. This could easily cause injury or knock you off your feet. 5:50 p.m. First signs of Storm Eleanor spark amber warning from Met Office. The increasing threat of the storm has forced the Met Office to issue an amber warning for the north of England and South Scotland, as well as parts of the southern Northern Ireland. The national forecaster said, "Very strong winds in association with Storm Eleanor will affect southern parts of Northern Ireland on Tuesday evening and then northern England as well as southernmost fringes of Scotland overnight, before clearing into the North Sea early on Wednesday." Flying debris could lead to injuries or danger to life, whilst some damage to buildings is likely. Some disruption to road, rail and air travel is likely, and ferry services may be affected. The amber warning is in effect from 7:30 p.m. tonight and 4 a.m. on Wednesday. Meanwhile, the small town of Macehead, in Galway County on the west coast of Ireland, was the first to report terrifying winds of up to 87 miles per hour, according to the Met Office. Storm Eleanor is now tracking eastwards across the island and towards the UK. 5:30 p.m. Storm Eleanor threat causes Isle of Man ferry cancellations. The residents of the Isle of Man have been left without ferry access due to the present threat of Storm Eleanor. The Isle of Man Steam Packet Company said that its 7:45 p.m. Ben Micree and returning crossing to Douglas tomorrow at 2:15 am will not go ahead. Locals have been warned that as wind speeds pick up to 80 miles per hour, some of tomorrow's ferry services would be affected as well. Pre-booked travelers have been told to contact the Steam Packet Company for alternate arrangements. 5 p.m. Storm Eleanor edging into western UK. Bands of rain from the raging Storm Eleanor are slowly edging into the UK according to the latest radar pictures from the Met Office. The national forecaster tweeted, "The last few hours of radar imagery shows the rain from Storm Eleanor edging into the west of the UK." 4:18 p.m. Storm Eleanor to cause rail chaos in Wales. High winds are expected to disrupt rail service across Wales from 7 p.m. today until Wednesday morning. Travelers can expect delays of up to 30 minutes due to 50 miles per hour speed limits issued across most routes. National Rail expects various services on the Arriva Trains Wales and Great Western Railway routes to bear the brunt of the storm. 4 p.m. Scottish Environmental Protection Agency, SEPA, issues flood warnings. Significant coastal flooding is forecast to impact parts of southern Scotland due to a combination of high tides and stormy conditions. Likely impacts may include damaged buildings and disruptions to transport and infrastructure. SEPA has issued a yellow and amber warning along the southern parts of Dumfries and Galloway. 3:55 p.m. Flood warning for the coast. Neil Davis, flood duty manager for the Environment Agency, warned that the stormy conditions will bring high tides and floods to coastal areas. He said, "We urge people to stay safe on the coast, take extreme care on coastal paths and promenades, and don't put yourself in unnecessary danger trying to take storm selfies." 3:50 p.m. Where will Storm Eleanor hit the UK? Weather maps issued by the Met Office expect the raging weather front to sweep across the UK from the west, after pummeling into Ireland. The Met Office yellow wind warning covers areas including 3:45 p.m. Where is Storm Eleanor right now? The raging storm is churning away to the west of Ireland with the eye of the low-pressure front northeast of Northern Ireland. Storm Eleanor is forecast to slam into the UK by the evening with gusts averaging between 60 miles per hour and 70 miles per hour, and stronger bursts of up to 80 miles per hour over exposed coasts and hills. The Met Office expects inland gusts of 60 miles per hour to strike further inland as the storm heads into Wednesday. Stronger winds are forecast to potentially clip parts of southern Scotland, with the strongest effects further down south. 3 p.m. Sebastian Ketley starts live reporting.